Hello lads, how are we doing? Welcome back to Full Time Show. Hope everyone is doing all good in the hood. Today we're going to be doing our pick'em UFC Fight Night pick'em for UFC Fight Night Kattar vs Emmett. This one is in Austin, Texas, with a crowd. A fight with a crowd. I believe we've had 3 of them since. Well, this will be the 3rd one since like COVID and that. There's a few next month. We got the one in Long Island, and we got the one in London. Let's take a quick look at the one in London, by the way, because that one is stacked. We'll take a quick look at the Long Island one as well, because that's quite stacked. Cuts plays Tom Arsenal, what a matchup. Mick Maynard and Sean Shelby have done an absolutely phenomenal job there. Darren Till, Jack and Manson, good fight. Monica Gustafson's back after like 2 years out. Big Paul Craig, Paddy's here. Makaya, future flyweight champion. Casey. This one's boring. This one's boring, but apart from that, they're all bangers. This one as well, underrated, right at the start of the card as well. You'd see this in like main cards on other fight nights, but yeah, you'd see a lot of these prelim fights on main cards, on other cards, but they, well, except probably this one. This one will probably end up being first fight of the night, I reckon. But let's look at the Long Island one as well. There's one fight I'm looking out for on the Long Island one. It's one of my favourite fighters in the UFC's fighting on it. Where is he? Where's Tank? There he is, Big Jack Shaw. We're hoping that he gets another win. It'll go 17-0. I don't see a lot of people putting respect on this man's name. I don't see a lot of disrespect, but he needs more hype behind him, this lad. He needs like Alta UK hype on his name. This one, oh my god, I forgot about this fight. Oh, this one's going to be an absolute banger. It's not going to the judges, I can guarantee you that. Well, with Jourdain, it ain't going to the judges. Burgos can go to the judges, but like his face will be red and his opponents will be red if he goes to the judges. But we're not here to talk about future cards. There'll be separate videos for that, more views, more opportunities. Great main event, by the way, on that card. And we're going to be going on the Fight Night Pick'em. So yeah, I believe we're going to be starting with Kyle Dorcas versus Roman Doluyds from Georgia. Kyle Dorcas, the brother of Chris Dorcas, heavyweight contender. No clause going on with him, by the way. I saw him saying about moving to light heavyweight, which would be a good decision for him. I'm not going to speed run. Well, I am going to speed run this one. I think Kyle Dorcas will win this one. He's coming off the submission loss to Gerald Meerschaert, I believe. Gerald Meerschaert had a great last year, didn't he? Phil Ward versus Darren Wynn. Darren Wynn. Oh my god, no. I'm only recording one screen, so I can't show you. I'll put it on screen now. His last fight with Arreo. Oh my god, he's like 5'6", Darren Wynn. I don't like Darren Wynn because he was like calling out Bisping on Twitter. But Phil Ward should knock him out, please. Thank you. He's coming off the win to Arreo, still, I'm pretty sure, and he's coming off the loss to Chris Curtis where he's beating him up and then got caught with that shot. So if he fixes that, well, he won't really need to be like defensive in this fight because Darren Wynn's not going to knock him out. But hopefully he comes with a finish, because we saw a lot of potential in him when he knocked out Jacob Marcoon. Eddie Wineland versus Cody Stamann, this one. Why have they made this? Eddie Wineland's on like a 50 fight losing streak, and they put him against a guy who was just in the top 15. Why? Mick Maynard, Sean Shelby? No. Absolutely not. I have no clue who these two are. We're just going to go with the favourite. Ricardo Ramos versus Danny Chavez. I recognise this guy, so I'm going to go with him. Court McGee. This man's having a little career resurgence. He's on a 2-fight win streak, I believe. Jeremiah Wells was 2-0 in the UFC. He beat that guy who beat Colby Covington early in his career. What's he called? Can't remember. He's Brazilian, and he also beat Blood Diamond. He won the first fight by knockout. He won the second fight by submission. So he's very well rounded, this lad. Jeremiah Wells. Court McGee has like had a transformation. I believe in his last fight I watched it. It was like first card of the year. He'd said something about he wanted to finish fights now, which he hasn't finished a fight after going on this little resurgence. But he knocked down his opponent in his last fight. There's definitely more of a killer instinct there for Court. We're going to go Jeremiah because he's looked very promising in his 2 UFC fights. Jastovicius She looked very good against Kay Hansen at UFC 170. I'm guessing this one has not made a UFC debut, so we can go with Jazz Davicius. Very good grappler, very big for the weight class as well. Adrian Yanez versus Tony Kelly. He's coming off the split decision win, I believe, to Dwight Grant. Tony Kelly is coming off the win against Randy Costa. Both having a win over Randy Costa. This is a great fight. This is a great fight. Tony Kelly's in a lot of controversy at the moment because of his, he's might be married or he's going out with Andre Lee, UFC flyweight, and he called Brazilians dirty Brazilians, while Andre Lee was losing to one and she was getting eye pokes or something. I don't know, I didn't watch the fight, but I saw on Twitter afterwards the backlash. We're going to go Yanez in this one. I think I've just gone with all the favourites so far. Yeah, I have. Hopefully there's some underdogs I pick. Julian Marquez versus Gregory Rodriguez. We're going to go with Julian. But I need to stop hitting that because that's my mic. And you lot are going to be hearing but he's a very funny man. I want him to win because I want to hear his post-fight interview. In front of a crowd, I want to hear whoever's... It's probably not Bisping or DC because they've just been in Singapore. So I'm guessing it's... I know Fitzgerald will be commentating on this card. I reckon it'll be him, Felder, and... I don't know, Don Cruz. Who knows? But we're going to go with Marquez first, underdog of the card. Ooh, this one's a banger. Maybe the two best unranked lightweights. Do I have to pronounce their names? Is Malagov versus Kutaladze. So, I'm going to go with this one, Kutaladze. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the most knowledgeable on both of them. I don't think they're that active. He's got a great record though. Both of them do, to be fair. I'm gonna go with him because he holds a win over ranked UFC lightweight Matthias Gamrot, who will be fighting next week when he gets killed by Armen Tejorian. But there you go, Kutaladze, Joaquin Buckley versus Albert Durav. I don't know much about this Albert guy, can't lie to you. I know a lot about Joaquin Buckley. I believe he's 4-2 in the UFC. Who's the old wins over? He's got lost to Kevin Holland, Alexia Dikirika. I'm a big fan of Joaquin Buckley, so hopefully he does get the win. You know what, we're going to go with him. Why not? Who says no? Not me. Joaquin Buckley's going to get the knockout win. He had a great fight with Al Hassan, first card of the year. That went to a decision, which was very surprising. But we're going to go with him. Tim Means versus Kevin Holland. They got Kevin Holland and Buckley on the same card. I don't think these two really like each other after their fight, but we're going to go with Kevin Holland. Mr. What's his name? Big Mouth. And oh, whoa, I thought that was the co-main event. Donald Cerrone versus Joe Lozon. I'm going to go Joe Lozon. Donald Cerrone is a slow starter, Joe Lozon is a fast starter, and I think Joe Lozon will capitalise with it. And get an early knockout or submission. So yeah, I hate to say it, but I do think Joe Lozon wins the fight. Joe Lozon hasn't fought in years and still has a more recent win than Donald Cerrone. I know Donald Cerrone's been fighting Ferguson, he's been fighting Gaethje, he's been fighting McGregor, he's been fighting Pettis, he's been fighting absolute killers, but he is not the man he used to be. But I love this matchmaking, very good matchmaking from the UFC, and hopefully this actually happens this time. We've got Calvin Kattar versus Josh Emmett. I think this is quite easy. I think Calvin Kattar just boxes his head off, maybe gets a late finish. Yeah. I think Josh Emmett tries the wrestling, tries to land the big power shots, but Calvin Kattar has absorbed some of the most significant strikes in UFC history and never been knocked down. I think only him and Max Holloway have absorbed 1,000 strikes without being knocked down. So yeah, in the main event, I'm going to go with 134 strikes, you know. There's my pick and picks, lads. Let me know yours. And yeah, have a good one, boys. Bye.